Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Um, Here, when you are very, very different, people don't just not understand you. They misunderstand you. They try to understand you from inside the confines of their own paradigm. And so they can't really see you or hear you or feel you or interact with you. They can only interact with their own conceptualizations, mostly projections of you. I That was like a light bulb moment I had this morning because I'm like, why can't I find anybody that understands me? Why are people always trying to hurt me and attack me? And I get it now because I am so different. Even when I was a child, I was different. I felt the world around me as a child. I I grew up with a monster, as you all know, and I call her the monster because she was. And that's why she attacked me the most, because I just wanted to love her. I remember one time she was learning to water ski, and I was crying because I thought she was going to hurt herself. And when people cried, I would cry. This is how much I felt the world, even as a child. Um, there's so much more in that I don't talk about, but narcissists are here to only destroy love. They don't want love. They don't want to be loved. This is why so many women get hurt in relationships, because they end up with the narcissists and they're just trying to love them. And those narcissists, they will do anything to destroy that love. This is what I found. So for me, I found that so many people were projecting onto me. This is why people were bringing up my past, because they only knew me from my past. You know, I wasn't perfect as a teenager. I did things. And so they were bringing all this up to people and going, well, remember you used to do this? And I'd be like, okay, I was 19. Oh, well, you did this? And I'd be like, yeah, I was 25. So I've healed a lot. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody. So please don't go there. And people take that I am. But my pure heart and my pure soul, that's who I am. So I'm out there loving people unconditionally, giving them what they want and giving them what they need, but they can't return it because they don't know how. So, because they don't understand me, like, why aren't you trying to steal from me or cheat on me, or why are you just loving me? Like, what is wrong with you? So they will project themselves onto me. They will project their anger and their hatred and their, um, like, and they'll bring up the things that I did in the past. And I'm like, that's 30, 40 years ago, people. That's not who I am. And because I was thrown into isolation, I spent that time to heal and to come back to the divine love. There's nothing better than that. That is totally and completely unconditional love. So yeah, I realize now that it was never me. It was narcissists that couldn't understand who I was. And they wanted to demonize me and make me the bad guy because I was showing them unconditional love that they've never had before. And they're not used to that. People, and that's where I have a hard time with, how can you not understand just having somebody love you just the way you are? And people want to control you and put you in a little box, and they want to, it's so sad, because love is free. Love is free, and this is where people get stuck, because like I said, we've all grown up in such terrible environments. I used to be like that. I used to be terrified when I'd get with a man, he was going to leave me, or he was going to, and we all have those fears, and this is what keeps us stuck, and this is what keeps us in trauma, and this is what keeps us in toxic relationships. We get into relationships through fear, instead of looking at that person for who they are and saying, I love you just the way you are. I want to help you grow. But I want you to be free. I want you to go out into that world. And I want to trust knowing that you're going to come back. And that's all it is. That's it. That's all love is. And we make it so complicated. I love you all just the way you are. Love people freely. Love people just the way they are. And if you can't do that, then go and heal. Because the only way to love somebody is authentically. And that is that person authentically and you're authentically. And this is why I want to help people become the best versions of themselves, because when we're there, I love you all just the way you are.